Whoopidoo. I am back for some reason. And this time, spoiler, more maths. Speaking of maths. Okay. I can chat by this, can't I? Who is eating roses? Stop. They are not fruits, they are flowers. You do not eat flowers. You not distill the essence out of flowers. Setting this stuff up takes a while, doesn't it? It's far to the right. I got my pen table. Okay. I would not like this question on mind. If I had a question like this, I'd get pretty mad, frustrated. Hey, wait a second. What am I doing this for? If I can find this length, then I can add two of that. What have I been doing before? Bruh. More bills. Man, minor. No viewers. Mega mind face. Gets good. Eraser. We don't need this. Nobody needs this. Math 2 electric boogaloo. Except we're calculating the currents in the electricity this time. That's right, it is an isosceles trapezium. Well then, past chaos. Amogus. Amogus. Zeus. Now that we have Amogus out of the way. Triangle. What does a triangle signify? 62 degrees, 18.2 degrees, 90 degrees. And using our funky trigonometry rule, so just need to remember this for some reason. So katoa. And the this is alternate to the angle. This is opposite to the angle. This being the long side is the hypotenuse. We want alternate and opposite. That's going to be tan. So tan 62 equals alternate opposite over opposite 18.2 over x. We can throw around x to get this equals 18.2 over tan 62, which gives x to be, where'd my calculator go? There it is. Mm. 18.2 over tan 62. Unexpected answer, but okay. 9, 7. Seems about right. That's the length of that. What is 2020 season? It means the paper is from 2021 summer, and the paper 2 part, the third paper 2, and it's the third version of that. So there's 3 different versions released for each paper. 2021 summer 2-3. That's the paper. Part 2. Part 1 was the earlier episode for this same paper. I'm continuing the paper. Does that make sense, Sul? Mathematics. Okay, I should probably explain what I'm doing right here. You see x equals 9.7667. That's this length here. And given that it's isosceles, is the exact same length here. So 2 of these plus 15.4 give the bottom length, which calculated is 9.7 times 2, 15.4, 34.74. Boom. Now it's asking for the area. Now that we have the bottom line and the top line and the height, it's very easy. Bottom line. 34.74 plus 15.4. Half of that. I don't like this zoom. There. Good zoom. Times. What's the height? We need the height. 18.2. Of course, the thing is side length 1, so A plus B times H. Given A is that, B is that, whichever way around you prefer. 0.5 times 0.74 plus 15.4 times 18 point, hold up, 2. And the answer is almost 300. I would personally round that off to 298. Triangle. 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 So many triangle. Whoa. Congruent. Megamind face. Congruent. Yes, I am the streaming the mathematics. Sine angle side. Boom. All 3 sides are the same. Side, side, side. Congruent. Side. Angle side. Besides angle. No, there's just 2 angles. That's angle side angle. Didn't go. Actually, 35 plus 60. That's not right, is it? Because 65. Yeah, not congruent. No. That would have done up here? Yeah. Goody good. Very good. I see. Duck emoji. Microsoft Paint. Closes Microsoft Paint. A is the point. B is also the point. Find the length. It's going to be the difference from 5 to 9. Doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. It's just 5 minus 9. You just need to be consistent. 4, 7, minus 1. Difference actually 8. Idea is 4 squared. 2 points on a 90-degree angle. And that's x, and actually wrong way around. Y and x 90 degrees triangle. All you do is Pythagoras to get your long side. Square root 4 squared plus 8 squared. 8.9. Find the equation of the line. So first you need the gradient, or what coefficient of x, in that y equals is it bx plus c? Or is it m? Oh, m is the gradient. Of course, that's how they write it. Mx plus c. So we first need m. To do that, we know that difference is 4. Rise, difference in rise. You can write difference triangle. I don't know what's help. Hehe. Hehehehe. Trolley. Hehehe. Speedrun. Math speedrun. Time this. Brrr. 7. Uh, 7 equals 10 plus c. 7 minus 3 to c is minus 7. Equation is y equals 2x minus 3. Easy. Timer stop. Guys, I'm from Microsoft Tech Support. I'm here to help you with your maths. What is... Oh, yeah, indeed. Perpendicular. Perpendicular is the gradient over -1. Or just over -1. Swaggy. Watch me type swaggy and it arrives to you faster than I send it. Because chat is lower ping than the stream. Swaggy. Boom. High speed. And we need to get y by itself. So divide the entire thing by 4x minus 5 over 3. God damn, swaggy. 4 over 3 minus x minus 5 over 3. Nobody asked. So to get the gradient perpendicular to 4 over 3x, it's going to be 3 divided by -1. Bruh. Yeah, divided by -1. It's going to be 3 over... What? No. Oh, yes. The -3 over 4.冰淇淋昨天查经过现在我冰淇淋 Always a good time to check the mark scheme. 68 for that angle. I remember, that's right. 400. Hold a second up. I do something wrong. Let's check. I typed in the numbers wrong because it looks like I have the right idea. .2 over 10. No. Vine boom rock image as the rock's face eyebrow goes up. That's right, 34 times half plus. Oh, I see what I seem to have done wrong. These brackets right here are important. If you would have guessed that, congratulations. Because you're basically finding the average between the top line and the bottom line to turn it into a rectangle which you can work with. 18.2. Yep. Wrong here. Always type in with brackets even if they look unnecessary. 456.4. Continue with mark scheme. Congruent. Bing chiling. Hosing o. See? Oh. I think speedrunning it may have damaged my accuracy a bit. Sure. Yeah, if you get a member's status, like some sort of status, you can get your own emotes on your channel. Yeah, that's right. You can pay to use them. They have to subscribe to your channel, like Patreon, monthly or something. Membership, it's called. And then they can borrow your emotes. Very chromerly. Very good. 10 out of 10. YouTube. Nice one. Except that I'm not getting paid. That's the only downside. I can't get paid. I have no bank account. Two X. We must make rock emote. I'll pay the fee. Rock. The rock. Oh, actually, I think there is one. I'll watch this. Search emoji. Rock. Rock. Got him. Easy. GG. Oh, I see. A to B. Actually, went from 7 to -1, so it's -2. Since my ping back to positive. Yeah. Yes. My speed running, because of Raptor back there, threw me off, and now I'm negative. I'm poor. Help, guys. Fun fact, that's -8. That's -2. So gradient is -2x equals y plus c. Therefore, 7 equals -2x. X, which was x 5. X was 5. C, it's a 5, by the way. And minus 10. Minus 10. 17 equals c, is minus 2x. And according to the mark scheme, that is correct. This is also correct, 3 minus 3 over 4. Let us proceed. Rock emoji hasn't shown up the ping. Ping is infinity. No rock emoji? Sad. F of x. Oh. Oh dear. That's nasty. That is not nice. At first we gotta figure out what f of x, f of g looks like. Idea is you put g into x. So that would look like you got x squared minus 25. Instead of x squared minus 25. Instead of x, you substitute in x plus 4. X 4 squared minus 25. This is fg of x. And g f of x. Other way around, you substitute this into that. Be x plus 4. Substitute x squared minus 25 plus 4, which boils down to roughly x squared minus 21. That is g f of x. They're different because the order is different. Funky. Funky, and I hate it. Therefore, solve. It says solve. I don't like that. So now instead of x, we're going to put in x plus 1 into fgx, which is another layer of cringe. X plus 1 plus 4 squared minus 25. X plus 5 squared minus 25 equals 2, because we got this equals 2. That's just this part. This part is here. And now we've got to put in this part. At least they've sensibly kept x intact. So we're just going to chuck in this guy. X squared minus 21. Pepe notes. Yes. Algebra. More like algebra. Bruh. You can flatten this out. X squared plus 10x plus 25 minus 25, which cancel these guys out. And now, oh boy, I sure do love quadratic equations. Can't wonder what will go wrong. I'll write that up here for more space. We can subtract x squared from both sides to get 10x equals minus 21. And now it's easy. Hi, Buggish. This actually, the quadratic disappeared, so now it's a linear equation. You can be happy. Divide by 10. X equals negative 21 over 10. Or negative 2.1. Negative 2.1. According to the mark scheme, we are indeed correct. Wow. Thank the Pantheon. Pantheon of maths. It's just like a gauntlet of maths questions until you get to the final boss of maths. The equation that ties all of the universe together. And then you solve it, and then wow, you've solved life. Except that doesn't work because of the whole uncertainty idea. Randomness is a thing. So you can't mathematically predict everything. It sucks. (19a). Why do I hear Dark Souls music? I'm breathing. That is Dark Souls music enough for you. Time to sleep. Good night. Good night, Matthias. In sleep, what? You're gonna sleep at this time? Isn't it? Yeah, okay, makes sense. Good night. A diagram is made. Who makes diagrams like these? Fire this guy. A diagram shows a shape made from equilateral triangle. That tells us all of these three sides are equal. Yes. Then you have to wake up real early as well. Very much. left side of triangle. Oh, that's the radius. They give you the radius and the side length. Perimeter. So the only thing difficult in this question is, well, I'll explain it to you. We know that this is 12.4. This is also 12.4. So what degrees is this out of the circle? I sleep until 7. Rookie numbers. What do you mean, like 7 in the afternoon? You sleep at like 9 or 10, and then you sleep throughout the whole day, down through the afternoon until the evening. Just wake up for 2-3 hours to refuel and then go back to sleep. Life. Okay. Radius is 24.2 pi r. So 12.4 times 2 pi. This gives us our circumference, which is 77 point. When you're calculating, you want to keep it accurate. So I use two decimal points. When you write your answer, you want to be roundy. You don't have to round unless it's like, if it's finance, then you don't round. If it's in accurate shape, then you do round. Good pi. Well, this is not quite round. I'm talking about another kind of round. Goes round and round. Okay. Okay, 12.4 out of our circumference is this bit. We want to know how many degrees that is. We can 360 times answer. 12 point. Honestly, we don't need that 360 times, but it's just helpful to be there as an indicator. Oh, gosh, I did something wrong. Multiplied instead of divided. Calculator. 360. 57.230 degrees. And now we can work out what this would have been if it was round. Subtract that. Subtract that. So now we know that 360 minus 57.30. That is how much we have of the rest of the triangle. The rest of the triangle, this big boy, 302.7 degrees. Given that, 302.7 over 360 times 2 pi r, and r is 12.4, remember, is the length of the curved side, and then we add on 12.4 at the bottom, the triangle bit. Just put that in brackets so it's clear. You can punch that into a calculator. That'll take a while. Times 2 pi times 12.4 plus 12.4. I think I did something wrong. Because it's exactly the same as it would have been without that. Let's check the marks. I got 70.91, which is actually that same thing. Maybe the curved side is the same as the... No, it's not. Something went wrong. Think noise. No viewers? 77.91. How do... Huh? My stream, look, if you can see this, it shows no viewers. Megamind face. Maybe, I don't know, it's weird. Eyes confusion. I'm also confusion. Let me try YouTube live dashboard. Should pop up here. That'll give me an accurate number. I'll be booga. Hoonga boonga. Excellent connection. 3 views total. Concurrent viewers 0. Odd. YouTube moment. I keep getting the wrong answers, so I'm just gonna look at them. Where did 60 come from? Oh. Dies of cringe. Where did this come from? Go home. We don't need to know the angle. We know the angle already. Waluigi, man. Dude. Bro moment. This is a literal bro moment. I could turn into a Zod. It's that much of a bro moment. It's an equilateral triangle, for crying out loud. No funky decimals. It's 1 to 1 to 1. That's 60. And that's 300. Bruh. This is such a bruh moment. I'm going to open up chat and type bruh. There we go. Bruh. Given that we know 300 degrees, 300 over 360 of the triangle, 300 out of 360 degrees of the triangle is circumference. So 2 pi 12.4. And we have that 12.4 at the bottom. That's the correct thing I should be typing in. Not the funky 0.2, which gave me a wrong answer earlier. I'd like to play Subnautica one day. $12.4. Finally, equals 77.3. Waluigi number 1. Perimeter. Ooh, sector of circle. Calculate the radius. 2 radius. Major sector shaded. Area of the major radius is that. Given this is 360 minus that. 60 minus 41 is 41. 319 degrees. And given the area equals area over 360 times 2 pi. No. Pi r squared. We want to rearrange for r. So 360 a over theta pi square root. I'm just doing this all in one giant leap. Equals r. Given that, we can substitute in our values. Square root of 360 times area, which is 74.5. This is a textbook question. By textbook, I mean following the processes very easily. There's nothing new you need to think up here. Just applied stuff you practiced. I've practiced at least. I'm not sure if you're practicing or not. Now, we type that into calculator. Careful with the square root. Or you could do it in chunks. You could multiply first, then do the square root. It's up to you. As long as you get it right. I like typing it in one go, because then I don't have to round or anything, or use the answer, which I can't see back in history. Waluigi equals 5.17. And that looks reasonable as well. It's not like 3 million or anything. Check dim score if have chance. Watch me open up my phone. Brr. Silence of the deep. That's correct. What kind of question is this? Who writes questions? Who is the streaming? Oh. Also, don't die of cough. I am dying now. Where does it say that? As a bookmark. I'm streaming maths. So what? You sleep. I'm doing maths.
Who else is that?
I'm doing maths.
Who else is that?
Buggish.
Oh, hey, Evan, man.
Shit, yeah, this is on stream. You can't say Binga's name.
Oh, hey, Buggish.
Go home. It's 10 o'clock now. Go to sleep.
Buggish.
Stop touching my mic.
Boogish.
Stop
Boogish.
touching my mic. Go home or I'm forced to mathematically remove it from the equation.
Buggish.
It's not gonna speak back, bro.
Bungs.
I'm going to go through your phone.
Bimgus. Bye bye.
We do a little bit of trolling. Also, thanks for pointing out offending bookmark. I will blur them in future streams somehow, or just remove it. Okay. Expand and simplify your mother. Hull. First, we can ignore this boy. Actually, don't scratch it out. You need to read it later. And just do the first set of brackets first. Because they're first. Get it? Ha. Where did it go? Question just noped out of there. X times 5 is 5x. Minus 2 times 2x minus 4x. Minus 2 times 5 minus 10. Big bracket. X plus 3. You can now, first you can simplify out these guys to form plus x. 10. Helpful. Now you can do this. Boy. X times 2x plus 3. 2x cubed plus x squared minus 10x. Now we do it by 3. Everything by 3. Wait, I'm thinking. Plus 6x squared plus 3x minus 30. Now we chuck together like terms. I would have used a pop filter, but the mic, it's very awkward to use a pop filter because my pop filter's corroded, bent out shape. That's the word. Okay. How do I make someone a mod? I'll do it later. I'm planning on. I'm planning. You have to go to your channel settings and like select moderators. Moderators can sort out comments as well on your videos. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful. That good. Thank you. No. What's your sign? What's your tone? Spam tone. Beautiful. Always a pleasure when the mark scheme matches your working. I haven't finished my dinner. I have dropped my phone. Not physics. Anything but physics. Physics is applied maths, though. It's not that bad. Inversely proportional square of the distance. F is inversely proportional the square of D. Now I can find K by substituting in the values. 48 equals over 1.5 squared. Thirty-eight times 1.5 squared equals K. 48. Calculator of momento times 1.5 squared. K is 108. Therefore, F is 108 over D squared. That's all it's asking for. I can check one time. Yeah, 100 D squared. Precisely. Let's say half of D was squared over K. Theoretically, you'd have K over 1/4 D, which would squared. I'll do one more question and I'll end stream. This actually the paper's almost. No, not almost. I can speed run the paper because I'm not planning on doing a third part of this, just for 3 questions, but 2 spit on that idea. Boop. 4K. Caught in 4K. Idea is it goes by 4 times. 4 times the original force. Simp. Okay, I see what it's asking for. Bottom one is very easy. 3 3x x minus 4. Top one's a bit harder. We can have 2x on one side and x on the other, and now it's a bit of experimenting. The experimenting sounds like this pencil scratching noise. Or pen if you're a pen user. Use pens in your exams, guys. Much exciting, very well. What if it was -3? +4? No, that's wrong there. What if it was -12 +1? That's completely wrong. It's -2 and +6. 6 minus 4 would give 2, that's not right. We need a 3 here. 4 here. Look at that. Beautiful. What does it mean? 8x minus 3x is 5x, that's right. So this is our factorized thingy. Actually. Is it though? You may have been wrong. Because this gives positive 8, not negative 8. You know what is your sign in this? You know the bottom one? One of the top ones is going to be that, so you can cross it out. So 3x, x minus 4. See, you have the same on the top and the bottom of the fraction, and they're both multiplying. Therefore, you can cross these guys out. I like this, it's very satisfying. Over 3x. Badoom. Beautiful. 2x plus 3 over 3x. Find all possible solutions of 4 sine equals 3. Sine, if you multiply both sides by 4, divide both. 3 over 4, x equals sinverse, haha, sine inverse, sinverse, funny. 4 type that in. That gives x equals 8.6. And since it's asking for 0 to 360, it's going to be 2 solutions because, you know, sine wave repeats itself in 180 degrees. 180. 0. This comes up now and again. 360. So if we're going to look for a point where something, anywhere, is going to cross 2 things. Well, you get the idea. There's going to be 2 solutions to this. So you're going to add 180 to this. 180 plus 48.6 plus. Ha 228.6. Solutions are 48.6, comma 228.6. 2 solutions, swaggy, etc. Huh? What? moment of the force, even. You could say that. It's twice. So k over 4 compared to just e. So it's going to be 1/4. Easy fix. Read questions, guys. Last couple of questions. Last single question. Well, it's one of the most annoying ones. At least they haven't added multiple variables. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. First, we want to bring the 1 across. Or do we? Vsauce music plays. Or you can just cross multiply these. So you can multiply 1 9 plus x. I'm sorry, you should write it in the correct form. X plus 9. Now you see they have a common denominator now, so you can actually add them. Hold on. By expanding top brackets, we get x plus 9 plus 9x plus 9 gives 10x plus 18. With this information, we can now do stuff. One. Thumbs up. It's 1. It's asking for solve. Solve means points where stuff equals 0. This can't be 1 because it needs to be 0. Fun fact. Stuff does not equal 0. Stuff equals 1. Let's change that. We can move 1 across. 10x plus 18 over x plus 9. 1 minus 1. 0. This is no fun. Because 1 is just there. We don't want that there. We will now have to factorize stuff. Minus 1 x plus 1 x plus 9 over x plus 1 plus 9, and since I've included the minus here, we can add stuff. I'm not going to bother writing that again. Expand brackets to get x squared plus x plus 9x plus 9. But it's all negative. So minus x squared minus 10x. It's a 10. Minus 9. I can't even mean the man. Let's move this down here. Now that they share a denominator, we can add them. 10x. This simplifies off to... I don't like this question. Hey, that's not that bad. That's not that bad at all. Because I've seen the difference of perfect squares up here. Negative on that, negative on that. You have no friends. You have maths. Plus 9. And given this difference of perfect squares, you can turn that into... Oh gosh, why is it moving around everywhere? I swear, if my Google Chrome freezes... Is it safe? Safe. Okay, it's safe to do stuff now. Here we go. This turns into negative 1 bracket x plus 9, x minus 9. Difference of perfect squares over 1 x plus 9. And cross off x plus 9, cross x plus 9. Therefore, negative 1 x minus 9 x plus 1 equals 0. Solve. Nine minus x. Nine minus x over x plus 1. There are two solutions to this. This is not in a standard equation form, and I don't like that. I can't change that though. Well, one thing I know, if the top thing is 0, if x is 9, then that would be 0. About negative 1? It's a guess. Desperate attempt. I know I'm way off. What happened? Oh, I see. You know what? This is a terrible question. Who did this? Good night.